Hey, how's it going, GB fans? I'm Colorway, thanks for tuning in. And today, we're talking about the new first edition Adidas Trae Young 1.
Okay.
So, how about them Atlanta Hawks? Obviously, they were somewhat of a surprise team last year, making a deep run in the playoffs. They're doing okay this year. They're still catching their stride, but they're a really exciting, fun team to watch. And one of the main reasons for that, of course, is their main star player, Trae Young. Before we get into the shoe, I just have the need to say that, there were people who doubted Trae Young, especially when he was traded on draft day for Luka Doncic. And people who didn't follow college basketball as closely were kind of wondering what was going on. But if you are keeping up with college basketball, you know how great of a college career Trae Young also had. But going back to those who doubt him, we can start with the box of the shoe, which says, "Always remember when they doubted you." And I think that's a great message that Trae Young is sending. And it is true, in fact, that he has always had to go against these odds and doubters. So I think it's so great to see someone have so much success at the highest level and to have that success rewarded with his own signature model. So as I said, this is the first edition Adidas Trae Young 1. This is the So Def colorway, which, by the way, I think looks great. We can get into the story of the colorway and the details later. Before that, we will get into the tech specs of the shoe. So first of all, you can tell that this is really a low-cut shoe. So when I put it on, the first thought that popped into my mind was speed, because that's what you feel and get when you put these shoes on. You get speed, you feel fast, but you also get plenty of control. So we can start with the control part with the awesome herringbone pattern that we have right here under the front part of the foot, and concentric circles going around from the heel and expanding. What I also like is that parts of the traction are moving to the side of the shoe to provide additional stability and also to help you make all those cuts, because I hope that you have watched Trae Young play and you know how unpredictable and quick his movements are, and this is what the shoe supports. Now, if we're moving up towards the midsole, we can see right here full-length light strike technology, which is something that Adidas has been constantly developing and using more and more, because so many people are happy with the energy return they get from this tech. But what I also like a lot, that it is combined with Boost. It says Boost right here, right? And you can see the Boost foam sticking out here and also under the heel, and you can actually feel it. And a nice thing that they did here is that there's actually these open parts where you can see the Boost foam, and so it has room to work, to really provide you with that comfort. And you trust me, you feel it when you put the shoe on. I started the entire story with speed and control, and obviously, since this is a low-cut shoe, Adidas had to make sure that you will get all the support and protection you need. So just a quick note, it takes a second more, to put the shoe on, because this upper, it is mesh, but it is engineered mesh, and it really does everything you want it to do to lock down your foot. And another minimalistic thing that's going on with the shoe, you see that there are only 2 eyelets here, so basically no shoelaces, because if you remember at the beginning of his NBA career or prior to getting his signature shoe, one of the preferred models for Trae Young was the Adidas Next Level, and that's the shoe. Maybe we can throw in a picture somewhere right here to remind you that is a shoe with no shoelaces. So here we do get some shoelaces, but just barely, but still they do the job, get the job done, and provide you with that good feeling that you need when you put the shoe on. And also there's additional flap here for for that stability and comfort. So overall, I like it. First signature models are always kind of you never know what you're gonna get. But with this, after wearing it for just a brief time, I know that this is a great shoe. Obviously, you know, if you're a fan of low-cut shoes, this is something that you definitely have to give a try. And speaking of the fit, you can definitely go true to size in your in whatever size you wear with Adidas. I mentioned the colorway in the beginning, so I will get into these details now. Like I said, this is the So Def Records colorway. So if you don't know, they're a huge record label from Atlanta, and Trae Young, although he's not born or raised in Atlanta, but he's really letting his roots grow there, and he wanted to pay respect to the city and to show his affection for the city. So I like it, you know, and also it reminds me of some 90s colorways with these lines going through the shoe. There's, you know, minimalistic Adidas branding. You have the 3 stripes right here. There's the TY Trae Young logo here. The So Def is also on the inside. So overall, great looking shoe. From the initial tests, great performing shoe, and you definitely want to check it out and give them a try. If you try them and you have any kind of a feedback, just leave it in the comments. So that's pretty much it for today. Thanks.